I'm definitely nervous, but I mean, looking forward to this time for a very long time, and just glad and happy that we have made it so far.
What does it mean to you to play in front of these Padres fans after everything that's gone down?
I mean, it means everything. I mean, they deserve it, and it's been way too long, so I can't wait to put a show out there for them. Of course. I mean, it started since 2021, and it's been they've just been just great. They've been loud, and it's a new culture here, and they have built it, most of it.
You feel comfortable in right field? Is there a different kind of comfort when you're playing at home in your own right field?
Yeah, definitely. I know it's going to be loud out there. I'm going to have a great time, especially with the right field crowd out there being so close, and just can't wait for it.
Fernando, there were so many great moments throughout your first couple of years here where the fans went crazy when you did amazing things on the field. What did you miss most about the crowd here?
It's just being there, living the moment, interacting with them, having a great time, and just performing in front of them.
You have a hit streak going right now, some really good moments on the road trip. How are you feeling at the plate right now?
I'm getting comfortable with every at-bat that's going forward, and just making adjustments through the game, and I feel like I'm in a good pace, which is just going to get better from here.
You said at Padres Fan Fest that you were nervous about the Padres fan reaction. What have you learned about this fan base from Fan Fest, Arizona, and Chicago, and the reception you got in Mexico City?
They've been there. They have been there. They show themselves. They've been loud, and they've just been amazing. So, like I said, I just can't wait to perform in front of them. I mean, that definitely is part of the game. We definitely hear them. They're definitely part of it, and them being there, they're being so loud, it definitely gives more push, and it gives us goosebumps and even more energy to keep going.
What's it meant to you, the fact that the fan base has seemed willing to kind of put the past in the past and move on and accept you the way they did before, the last year and a half?
I couldn't ask for better, and I'm just grateful and for so how they've been, and just is even more motivation to keep performing, to keep playing harder, to keep working harder, and it's just part of it, and happy and glad it's going that way.
When you step into that batter's box for the first time today, do you feel like you'll have any extra emotion, feelings towards it?
Yeah, for sure. Definitely gonna have more energy, more push. So it's under me to control it.
Do you remember your last home run here?
I think they put a video out there. I think it was, headed to the beach or something. Yeah, Atlanta.
What's it like? I mean, you've done it many times at Petco Park, but when you connect on one, you hear the roar. Obviously, they get excited, you get excited, you do your thing. I mean, what are those moments like, particularly in this building?
It's just different, It's something that I feel like you cannot put into words. It's so loud. It's so, I don't know. It's just, I feel like that's definitely something you cannot put into words, but I'm just happy and glad that it's going to happen over here.
Do you have anything planned? Any dances? Anything extra?
No. I don't know. I just go with the flow and see what the team is going. Just having a great time, and let's see what pops out there.
How much mentally tougher have you got? How much mentally tougher have you gotten over the past year with everything that you've dealt with?
I feel like you just can see that with my actions. With my daily stuff that I'm doing, that I'm dealing with, the way I'm moving forward. And I feel like people are just gonna see it that way, not into words.
Is the sombrero here to stay?
Hopefully, but I mean, it brought a lot of swag, it brought us a lot of energy, and hopefully it keeps going that way. Not really. I feel like a lot of the boys over here know how to take care of their body, know how to bounce back, and I feel like, also our manager has a great feeling for how the players are feeling, with the practice and all that, so I feel we're going to be just fine.
The couple of wins in Mexico City, I mean, it was clear you guys were having a lot of fun with the sombrero and everything else. What do you feel like those couple of wins did for this clubhouse, this team as a whole?
It got us going. It brought us swag back. It gave us the confidence. It looks like we were missing a little bit. And we just, we play great baseball over there. We put good at bats. We play good defense. We moved the runners. We brought them in when we need to. And I feel like we're just going to keep rolling like that.
How have the last couple weeks gone for you since you returned, based on maybe your expectations or concerns about kind of getting back into it at the major league level? Just based on your own performance.
Probably way better than expected. But I'm just happy, and like not for myself, just for everybody that was there with me, that put that extra work with me, that dealt with me, my doctors put all that work, and I feel like it's paying off, and I'm right on track where just I left behind. Obviously it's really hard to hit in the big leagues, and also how I bounce back from my injuries. I feel like my body's in a great shape, and I feel just perfect. So all credits to my doctor, to God in all heaven that gave me my health, and just glad to be here.
You had to wait extra long to be in a lineup with Juan Soto. How surreal is it still to see a lineup with Tatis, Soto, Machado?
It's just amazing. It's amazing, and hopefully we keep just doing history together for a very long time. And when you see stuff like that, hopefully it just also keeps motivating our guys from our country to keep working harder to see that the dreams are possible, and just happy it's happening.
Your locker mate has not been a fan of the pitch clock, Soto or Machado. Do you have any issues with it, or has it been a bit of an easy adjustment?
It's not easy. It's definitely not easy. I mean, the game is really hard itself. I feel like having less time to think, to be in the box, to take a breath, or what I used to do, my routine with my batting glove, is totally different. So I feel like not much we can do so far, just to adjust and play the game we love.
Fernando, in Chicago, you faced some hecklers. You danced it away. You didn't really pay attention to them. Is that kind of going to be your thing moving forward? Not paying attention and just ignoring them?
I mean, you got to go with it. I mean, those are the fans of baseball. You got to embrace it. What are they bringing? And I don't know. I don't say it's going to be the same reaction every single time. I'm a guy that it goes how the day's going. You get a feeling how they're talking to you. How just something genuine back, and just try to play the game I love.
Fernando, last year when the suspension came down, a lot of your teammates talked about having to earn back trust. Now that you've been back for 10, 11 days, do you feel like you've kind of come back and everything's back to normal in terms of the locker room?
I mean, it's a long road. It's a long road. This is not going to be a week or 2 week thing. I'm looking forward to the challenge for the next 15 or 20 years, so I'm just getting started.
I think Peter Seidler saw you play in Sacramento. What was the message like with when you talked to Peter?
I mean, he's different. He's different. How he showed himself to this game, to this culture, not just with myself. I mean, everybody has seen what he's trying to build over here. What the love he's trying to show to this city. In every single way possible, he's helping, and with every individual he's there. He's just a man you cannot put into words, and just be grateful that he's in your life.
Time for a couple. What was that like to meet Rey Mysterio, Brandon Moreno, some of those guys in Mexico?
It was great. I mean, those guys have built their own history. And being part to know people like that, Hall of Famers in their own history, in their own sports, is just glad, and it's a great opportunity to do that.
How are you enjoying the outfield? Do you miss shortstop?
I mean, obviously you gotta miss it, but it's a new challenge today. I'm closer to the fans, and I can show a different skills now in the outfield, and just glad and happy with my new challenge.
How long will it take you to pass Nelson Cruz in triples?
I feel like through my career I've never been like a very big triple guy, but hopefully I can get there real quick.
Thank you.